Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Air Force Academy with Zebu Nation, a football manager story, where today we start the Western Athletic Conference postseason tournament, where we have been put into the quarterfinals against none other than Grand Canyon, the Antelopes, the team that, if we look back at the schedule, we can see that right there they surprised us in the first game of the season with a 2-0 victory. They were supposed to be, one of the lesser teams in the league, but they actually surprised everyone by finishing second in the league to Grand Canyon on 18 points. And they had themselves a heck of a season, and we're going to have to play them. But before we get to that, let's take a look at some stats for the season. We'll just do the conference stats for now. We'll do the national stats after the tournament. So we finished 5th in goals, 15 goals in 10 matches. Houston Baptist, 27 goals in 10 matches. Middling. Wasn't a great year for goal scoring for us, but I guess that shows where our position was. We finished middle. Well, we didn't even finish middle. We finished 7th. Not a great year. Not a great year for goal scoring. Heading, 7th out of 10 teams. Not great. Dixie State, number 1. Best possession, 53% average possession. That's it's good that we finished first in the conference, but 53% isn't really that high. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to be anywhere on the national level, but at least we were first in the conference in possession. And we didn't even play like full possession style every game. We changed our tactics a little bit this year, so I guess that's good. Best tackling, 7th again in the league with 184 tackles, 201. Houston Baptist, great scoring, great tackling. I don't know if those two things are linked, but offense, defense, it's always good to have both of those. Least concessions. This is interesting. Only 13 goals allowed in 10 matches. Good for 3rd place, tied with Utah Valley. So defensively, we did play a little better this year. Allowing only 13 goals in conference is pretty good. We just didn't score enough. That was definitely our problems this season. It's kind of disheartening when you have a great goal scorer like Willis and yet as a team we were only managed to score 13 goals. A little bit disappointing. Well, anyway, that's not what I meant. But you know what I meant. We didn't score enough. Anyway, most shutouts. We had 3 shutouts in 10 matches. That's okay. 2nd to Grand Canyon, who had 4. Most fouls, 6th in the league. That's okay. We don't want to be top of the league in this, that's for sure. But, we played okay defensively. We had 1 red card this year that I can remember. So, not too bad. Not a ton of yellows, so that's fine. Best passing accuracy, 77%. Again, it's good that we finished first in the league, but we'd rather have the passing percentage closer to 80% than 77%. But you know what? Good enough for first in the league. We'll take it. Crossing, we're not even on the list. Our wingers this year, they had speed, and they could do some stuff out on the wings, but they weren't really the greatest crossers. Same with our fullbacks. Not a lot of great crossing talent from our fullbacks. They're more sort of defensive guys. So our crossing is not even on the list. Not even top 8 of 10. And best shooting accuracy, a little low, 47%. You prefer to see it 50% is where really the line is for me in terms of high quality. If you're below 50%, then it's not so good. We didn't shoot enough this year for our percentage to be this low. Only 68 shots. That's not good. And 47% shooting, you're not going to score a lot of goals that way, and that's really been our problem. Let's see. Then we can take a look now at individuals. Yes, players. All right, top goal scorer. Jose Robles comes out of no... Wait a minute. That's not correct. There we go. Simon Fuller. I don't know why it does that, but a lot of times it sort of messes up that first that first category. But here we go. Simon Fuller from Seattle. 8 goals in conference. These are just conference games. It's got nothing to do with the preseason or the spring season or anything like that. It's just conference games. 8 goals in 10 appearances. That's pretty good. There's Robles from Grand Canyon. 7 goals. Lewis Willis, 6 goals in conference. Good for 6th place. We had a lot of guys tied with 7. Again, it goes back to our goal scoring issues. Willis only gets 6 goals in 9 games. You would want more than that. Most assists, Garza with 3 is good enough to get on the list, but that's not great either. Most distance, nobody on this list. Nobody was really running that much for us. Most key tackles, Billy Davis. There we go. That's more like it. 6 key tackles, 1.6 tackles per game. That's not a tremendous amount for a central defender. You look at Andy Conter from Cal Baptist with 3.13 tackles a game. But good for 4th on the list. We'll take that. Least concessions. There we go. Lopez, only 13 goals allowed. Good for tied for 3rd place. Most shutouts, tied for 2nd place with Owusu of UNLV. 3 shutouts apiece. Look who's number 1 on that list. Steve Rivas from Grand Canyon, our opponent for today. Rivas was 2nd in goals allowed. So that's our big problem, is going to be getting by Rivas. Most tackles, we don't have anybody on the list. We weren't great tacklers this year. We were okay, but not great. Most dribbles, nobody on the list. Not really a dribbling type team. We're more of a chuck it forward kind of team. Most key passes, we got Hunley on the list at 7 with 17 key passes. Look at that. Kone, 26 key passes in 10 games, 3 assists. It's pretty good passing, my man. And then best at hitting the target, Lewis Willis, 69%. So as a team, we're not that great, but Willis, doing what he does, getting balls on target. Let's see, anybody else? Figueroa from Grand Canyon, Robles from Grand Canyon. So we're going to have a tough time of it. They got a couple of good scorers, and they've got an excellent goalkeeper. So we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. So here we are. Here are the matchups. Air Force versus Grand Canyon, UNLV versus Rio Grande Valley, and Seattle versus Dixie State, with Cal Baptist getting the bye into the next round. Let's see if we can look at the tournament tree. So it's Grant. Where'd they go? There it is. Houston Baptist getting the bye, not Cal Baptist. Cal Baptist did not make the tournament. All right, let's get to the match preview. Enough of that. Grand Canyon are the favorites. They're playing at Grand Canyon Stadium, Phoenix, Arizona. Both of us come in decent form. Both of us have 3 wins and 2 losses. We've played each other 3 times. Air Force has won twice. Grand Canyon won that 1 time this year. Okoro, still doubtful with that twisted ankle, but our other guys are back. They have 1 player suspended. Okay, let's get to our team selection. I think I still need to set up some guys. I don't remember if I changed out. Yeah, see, we still have Kudambana in there instead of... Okay, we still have Dern, who's injured. We got issues. We got problems here. All right, I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to make some substitutions and whatnot. Okay, we're back. We got our lineup set. We're going to go with the 4-4-2 again. We got Lopez still in goal, 26 concessions. Milanakis on the left, 1 assist. Hunter on the right, 6.69 rating. Harris, 1 goal, 2 assists, playing much, much better. Davis is back in the lineup with his 5 goals. We could certainly use some set-piece goals today. That would be good. Day on the left with 4 goals. Garza on the right with 5 assists. Hunley in the middle with also 5 assists. Vargas, 4 goals. We're going to give Laughlin a start up top because he's more of a natural false 9, so we can sort of play our regular game, so it shouldn't be a problem. He has not played terrifically well when he's been in, but who knows? He might surprise everyone, and then of course Willis up top with his 13 goals. As for Grand Canyon, they've got Rivas in goal, Rojas on the left, Ortiz on the right, Jean, 2 assists, Strickland, 2 goals, Davis, 4 goals, Perez, 2 assists, 22 starts this year, Janusek, okay, Smith, 2 goals, 2 assists, Marte, 7 assists, and then Robles, of course, top goal scorer, 12 goals. Got to watch out for this guy. Janusek seems like a new name. He's come off the bench 17 times, but he's only had 1 start this year. So we'll see how that goes for them. All right. Let's encourage the players, give them a morale boost. Let's be passionate. We owe Grand Canyon. They snuck up on us. Not this time. Let's go. They got up on us early, and there was nothing we could do about it. So this time, no shenanigans. Let's go. Strickland and Rojas are a little tired. Rojas got an early yellow card. Meanwhile, our guys are rested. Oh, here we go. Davis, Grand Canyon in their purples. Oh, Rojas sends it wide. Oh, boy. That would have been a carbon copy of what happened earlier this season. Davis is an accomplished crosser. Here we go. Garza sends one in. Davis with the header. Now we get the early goal. 17 minutes in. Air Force up 1-0. Davis with his 6th goal of the season. Garza with another assist from a set piece. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for. Garza. Davis. Oh, man, the goalkeeper. He didn't expect Davis to get that high. He didn't expect Davis to be able to reach that ball. Here we go. 20 minutes in. Vargas sends one wide for Garza. Garza out wide past his man. He's got plenty of room. He's got 2 strikers in front. Sends it to Laughlin. Down to Day. The freshman cannot get there. Rivas. Rivas is there for Grand Canyon. And we start a long-ish highlight. Robles downfield. Past Davis. He gets the shot off. Easy stop by Lopez, though. And are we going into mega highlight territory? We might be. Lopez sends one downfield. Laughlin sneaks past Jean. Gets forward to Willis. Willis looks out wide to Garza. Garza around his man again. Garza is in. Rivas with the stop, but we're going to get a corner out of it. We're looking good on the counterattack. Looking very strong. Here we go. Can we get another set-piece goal? Find Davis. Garza to Davis. Okay. That's our play. That's our deal. We're looking pretty good. Here's Marte out wide for Grand Canyon. Deep in Air Force territory. Headed out. Garza to Hunley. Hunley gets it forward. Starting on the counterattack. Willis. He's got Laughlin going forward. Willis. He's going to take it himself. What's he going to do with it? Out wide. He centers it to Vargas. Good play, but Rivas is there. Highlight does not end, though. 24 minutes. There's been a lot of highlights in this first half. They bomb it downfield to Robles again. He goes around Davis again. And again, another weak shot at Lopez. I don't like the trend. The trend is not looking good. Marte again out wide. He's tackled there by Hunter. Garza sends it forward. Willis. Is he going to send it? No, he's going to go. Foolish thought to think he was going to pass it around the defense. Rivas with another huge stop. That's why this guy has been such a good keeper this year. He's made some tremendous stops. 30 minutes in. Try to send it back post to Norris. He loses it out of bounds, but we do win another corner on the other side. Let's load it up. Try it again. Garza sends it back post. Laughlin almost got there. Willis has to track it down. He loses it. Okay, no counterattack for Grand Canyon. Rivas again, booting it out. This time he tries the left side, loses it to Day. Can Grand Canyon get it forward? They seem to just be chucking it downfield. Great header from Norris at midfield. Calms it down. Milanakis, he chucks it forward. Okay, loses it. Strickland sends it ahead. Maybe we should try like a shorter passing. There we go. Good defense in the midfield. Drop it back. As soon as we end this highlight, we'll try something. We got a serious highlight going on here. Norris boots it forward. Laughlin cannot get it. Okay. Grand Canyon's going to start. This is a super mega highlight. This highlight seemingly will never end. Rojas gets it forward to Smith. Cross midfield looking. Air Force defense looking pretty tight right now. Sending it forward to Robles. He's the one guy who's been getting behind our defense on the regular. There's an own goal from Billy Davis. That's unfortunate. You know, that was like a bad angle shot. We're short. We're going shorter. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why we're bombing it downfield so much. Maybe it's our tempo. But we're just at standard tempo. Let's try lowering the tempo. See if we can keep possession a little bit more. That's an unfortunate goal right there. That's not one you consider your best defender. I mean, Robles has been making Davis look silly. He's been going right past him all game long. And then Davis just, you know, his momentum gets in the way there. And he just, ball just taps off his shin straight into the goal. Robles keeps finding danger. Yeah, we know. 46 minutes, and there's halftime. Okay. Let's take a look at our opposition settings. I mean, we did pretty well. 12 shots in the first half. You know, more than 50% possession, so we'll definitely take all that stuff. We're going to, you know, do our thing here. See if we can close down. Play a little tighter defense and see how that works. Let's see. Is there anything else we want tactics-wise? I don't think so. I mean, we already made our adjustment. Laughlin hasn't been doing much as the false nine, but, you know, we don't have a ton of options going on there. No reason to take him out at halftime. So 12 shots, 10 on target. That's really good. I mean, they did have 9 shots, 2 on target. But they got that own goal. 59% possession. So overall, we've been playing very well. We've been dominating. It's just they got the lucky goal. So if we can just play the way we've been playing, let's be passionate and say we've been the better team. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll be fine. I think that makes sense. Just clean up the errors on the back line. Mr., you know, all-conference, potentially all-American defender, Davis. 7.1 rating and an own goal. I mean, here we go. Throw in Air Force deep in their own territory. Milanakis is going to, you know, take his time with it, hopefully. Looks like Grand Canyon is pressuring a little bit, but not a lot. I'll try booting it downfield. There's Willis. Okay. Willis out wide. Garza with a lot of space. Brings it inside a little bit. Big tackle from Marte, but Garza retains possession. Here we go, boys. See what we can do. Hunter sends it in. Oh, Laughlin. He just sent it wide. Brother. Come on. That was your chance. That was your big chance. 67, 70 minutes. How are we looking here? Vargas not playing terrific. Hunter's been booked. Tell him to ease off tackles. Okay, we'll try to do that. Okay. Let's get to the field. Something might be happening in the background. Perhaps. Come on. Yep, here we go. Day wins it, gets a counterattack. No, this is not a counterattack. This was some sort of set piece for Air Force. Vargas sends it wide. Garza, he's been open all day on that right wing. He loses it, though. That was a terrible cross. And now here comes Grand Canyon. Full steam ahead. Big tackle. Sort of a foul there, but the ref says play on. Trevisi. Grand Canyon catches us on the counterattack. We're going to have to switch tactics. Oh, that was such a bummer. Did not want to see that at all. It's 4-3-3 time. I don't like taking Garza out because he's played so well this game. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Bring in Thomas. Bring in Escobedo. Maybe make him an advanced playmaker on attack. Maybe, it's fine, it's fine. Automatic for the people. Okay, anybody else who needs taken out? Not particularly. Oh, boy. See if Laughlin can get another goal. That'd be outstanding. Get a goal in the WAC tournament. Somebody's got to score here. Willis. Anybody, please. Here's the counterattack. Ani, big tackle there from Hunley, but he was unable to stop the momentum. Trevisi recovers. Figueroa just slips behind the defense again. Beats Davis. That's just unfortunate. I mean, was he offside? Not at all. Okay. 85 minutes. Here we go. Grand Canyon with a corner or a free kick, whatever that is. Okay, ball's over the net. 85 minutes. Come on, boys. Let's push forward. Rivas, 88 minutes. Rivas taking his time with the free kick. Boots it. Downfield. Header one, but it goes straight to Trevisi of Grand Canyon. He's going to try to make another play. Nope, he sends it wide. 88, 89, 5 minutes of extra time. Can we go very attacking? No, we don't have enough time. Full time. It's a microcosm of the season. What can I say? I'm a terrible coach. Maybe I'll be better in FM21. What is happening? Just could not generate any kind of offense when you get behind. Teams were able to just do this all season long. 54% possession's pretty good. Look at how we struggled in the second half. Would we have 12 shots in the first half? Finished with 15 on the whole game. 13 on target, though. We'll take that. But, man, terrible. They finished with 22 shots, an own goal, and a counterattack is what kills us. End of another frustrating season here at the Air Force Academy. Unlucky boys. Get out. It's going to be a long off season thinking about this. That's the thing about college sports is the roster changes every year. Next year, we should be incredibly strong. This sophomore class is going to be all juniors. We're going to have two pretty decent underclassmen backing them up. Our senior class will be stronger. It should be our year next year. Davis wants an improved deal. Okay. Sure. You can have that. So yeah, we'll come back next episode. We'll look at see if there's by any sort of miracle we make the NCAA tournament. If not, we'll come back for a review and see what happened at the end of the season. So, till then, we'll see you later. See you in FM21 probably. Bye-bye.